7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are well. Yes? We are here. We're not going to give up on this game. Yeah. There are bugs, of course. There are going to be bugs. I mean, I just went on the World of Warcraft Midnight Alpha. I think I was 5 minutes in, then the game crashed. So it was really fast. I went to this dummy. So I just told myself, okay, let's try this rotation out, see what's the difference. Boom! It crashed. No idea why. All I did was do some DPS on a dummy. So you can imagine how challenging it is for companies when they launch their games. So especially when they try something radically different. So there are bound to be issues, there are bound to be challenges, and I don't think I've ever come across a game that has been bug-free. So to all intents and purposes, the issues with this game are generally affecting experience, right? If you want to play the game and just win stuff, you can. But if you want to like do deep dives, of course, then you're gonna end up with some issues. But I decided, well, you know what? I want to have fun. Okay, life is too short. Okay, so yesterday I had a bit of a, I won't call it a blowout. I didn't have a rant. I didn't lose my temper. I wasn't like angry. I was just laughing so hard that I wanted to tell myself, is it worth it? Then I was thinking about something I said to my something I always tell my son is that we always have to try to make today better than yesterday. Okay, so today my son said that in the car about him doing it for himself, and I remembered I tell myself the same thing, and that's the philosophy I live by, right? I try to make every day better than yesterday. So that's my attitude. I'm going to make today better than yesterday. That's it. Okay. So small steps. I know the game might not appeal to some people. I know some people are having issue with the fact that, hey, you know what? You took my money and now you give me this, this game or whatever you want to call it. I'm sure you got nicknames for it by now. I've decided, well, you know what? Every time I come across something funny and hilarious, I'm going to turn it into an intro for a video. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, because it's the best way for me to deal with it. Comedic relief, I'm going to find it in the game. And I'm sure there's many, many instances in the game because we found it so many times before. Right? They could be funny names. It could be funny things that happen to us in the game. Why not? Turn it into stuff. Turn that into a positive, right? So that's my attitude and that's what we're going to do. Maximovic, I'm good, man. I'm good. Had an interesting day. Had an interesting conversation with my son, and of course, my son, who's 12 years old, had articulated words of wisdom back at me. Daddy, every day has to be better than yesterday. Wow. He's learning fast, man. He's learning fast. I'm actually very happy. I'm very proud of him because this is coming from a kid that maybe a year or 2 years ago was the sort that would get really annoyed, and he's got emotional regulation. Sometimes I feel that he's too hyper emotionally, so I'm trying to get him to channel that emotion into something else. So I'm always asking. So I started when he was young. His mother started him with breathing exercises whenever he gets really angry, and then I start talking about how anger is not a bad thing. It is only bad when you use it, you use it in the wrong way. So everything seems to be good. So the game, I gotta do the same thing, baby. Can't play FM26 like I normally do, so I went back to 24. Feel great. Look, guys, that's the thing, right? If my advice to most people is going to be this, there's a reason why I told everyone not to buy the game, right? Because I've been playing the game and I know that there are issues with the game. So unless you've got your skin is cast iron, you probably are better off just holding out for a while. I mean, there is something here of that, I have no doubt. I'm hoping that SI eventually, sooner than later, maybe they give us the ability to customize the skin, the UI. That would be a fantastic thing SI could do to make the community feel better. I think that would go a long way. Because right now, skinning is a bit hard, right? The other thing, I think, it's going to take time. I mean, whatever it is, it's going to take time. I'm sure SI are listening and they're watching and they're observing. I mean, after that Korean streamer, there was Suk Dong, right? That's his name. It's a very large Korean streamer. Now, the thing about him is he's not really an FM streamer. He does lots of games. He does other stuff as well. So he's one of the largest streamers there. Yeah, probably the largest streamer who did Football Manager. Now, naturally, SI has been trying to get into the Chinese market and the Korean market for some time. And in the Southeast Asian market, they never sponsored me for that. So it goes to show you, right? They don't sponsor everyone. So they picked him to sponsor. And he decided to come up publicly today, or was it yesterday, and say, look, I'm done. I was sponsored by SI, but I'm not playing the game anymore. Fair enough for him. But people started stating things like, oh, good riddance or whatever, or these content creators, why are we, they should go and get a job and stuff like that. Look, we live in a new age, all right? So for people who are working 9-to-5 jobs, feeling that content creators should find a job, thinking that all they do is play games, honestly, there's more to it. I think it's really not the right thing to do. If someone decides to pursue if my son comes to me tomorrow and says, Dad, I want to be a professional gamer, I will not say no to him. I'll say, go, try, do your best. Okay, but don't forget that you have other things you have to do as well. I want you to get I will definitely point him in the direction of getting his education sorted first. Then what he wants to do, he can do. That's how I was raised as well. I mean, I personally didn't start content creation until I was like 60 years old when I had money in the bank. So I'm doing it, because I enjoy telling stories. I enjoy helping people, and I was forced out of retirement by you guys. Okay, so there I was happily sitting on the beach somewhere. I was literally sitting on the beach, okay? Okay, when somebody contacted me and said, would you help me with Football Manager? I'm like, dude, I don't want to play the game. No, serious. I still remember the conversation. I know who it is, and he knows who it is as well. So I came out of retirement to help him. And then one thing led to another, and here I am. So I have always done this because I enjoy it. And so many people say that content creators have different ways of helping them out. So while you don't have to watch them. You don't have to. But don't shill them. Okay, I'm telling you, I met all the content. I mean, I haven't met all the content creators. Those I have met. Okay, I met Zealand, I met Benji. They're all lovely people. They're all nice guys. We all can sit down, have drinks together, and laugh. All right. And I don't think any one of them dislikes each other. Though. They might do it for show, but they don't. They're all friends. We're all friends, and I'll back them 100%, and they'll probably back me. I hope they back me. I can't speak for them. Okay, so the thing is, I know they're not being sponsored by SI. SI don't give them money. They wish. I think all of them wish. Yeah, man, I would love SI to give me a few $1,000 just to play this game, but they don't. The only reason SI did it for the Korean player was because it's a new market, and naturally, developers do that. They find somebody. I mean, I was approached by someone, right, to a competitor, Football Manager competitor. Can you believe it? They wanted to sponsor me to play a game for them. I actually allowed them to show me the game. And I watched the game and I was playing it for a while. And then I was thinking to myself, I'm not so sure. I still am not so sure. But they're not going to sponsor me with money. They were just going to give me like the game for free. And give me a leg up to start the game. And then after that, it's all on me. And I take a cut. Something like that. I went like, no, man, I ain't doing this. Nope. So I decided not to. So like, I would like be careful. I mean, I wouldn't say be careful, but consider their feelings as well. Do consider all they get. All they get is a t-shirt, okay? Or a mug if they're lucky. Yeah. And they're smart enough to know. And I don't think I've yet to meet I mean, the big ones, Ben and Zealand, and have been highly critical of the game. I have been vocally critical of the game. So I don't think they are, pandering to SI. Yeah. Anyway, I have high hopes and we'll wait till new fixes. I'm not patient enough to reload set pieces every match. You don't have to reload set pieces. Why are you doing that? Something might be wrong with your setup because I'm not reloading set pieces, I just create the set pieces and they're there. Yeah, okay. One difference though, I imported my set pieces from FM24. I actually created them. I mean, they are in FM24. I'm going to try and create a new set, new collection now, and I want to see whether the same thing happens to me. It hasn't happened to me. I was thinking of doing a new set piece routine today. New Fandangle one. The last one is quite good, but we can always try more. Miles Jacobson. Well, I'm sure Rocky, he will at some point, but at the end of the day, right, Miles works for somebody else too, We don't. It's very hard. It's for me personally speaking. I don't blame anyone. I mean, I'm not blaming anyone at SI for this, right? Because ultimately, the buck will have to stop somewhere. It has to stop with the person who made the ultimate decision on the date. I mean, okay, fair enough. SI have the power to decide when the game goes live. That they have. Okay, I don't think that is blasted. But you have to remember, right? Okay, when the game is done with all the licenses, there is a legal requirement for them to launch FM26 by a certain date so that the license holders do not sue Sega. That is very important to realize here. So if the game had been delayed, SI would have faced financial, probably ruin, reputational disaster with the people they need to make the game. So it's important to remember this because there are more things here than just the game. You see, you got to look at all the bigger assets that SI have acquired this year. FIFA licenses for the World Cup, right? They've got the EPL license. They became the EPL official football management game. Do you know how dangerous it will be for them to renege on their licenses by delaying the game? That would have been huge. And if I was a decision maker, I would not want to take that risk. I'd rather get the game out. Okay, I don't get sued by them. Okay, I'll take the hit for the game being bad. I'll take the hit from the fans. I'll put myself out and take the hit, but I'll have to keep quiet. I cannot, and the worst part is, I cannot come out and admit it. Because people are going to get angry. And why do you think SI are calling this FM beta? Oh God, I won't get started on that. That's so funny. But why do you think they call this game? They have a beta branch for this. That's because they want people to know that there are issues with the game and they are fixing it. So I'm going to give it to them. Let them fix it, okay? Okay, Bagaskara, hi Dalji. I've seen your Como replication. I'm glad that you adapted from double inside force, the winger, and WD in certain games. Shows that tactics have to be flexible in some cases. Yeah, they are exactly flexible. In fact, I think on the next couple of minutes when we do this save, right, you'll discover that there are a lot of things that are flexible about the tactics creator. You shouldn't be rigidly tied into thinking of only OOP shapes. You should be starting to think in terms of the magical thing here, roles. And I'm hoping that, when I speak, right, God, I like to sit up. I don't like to, do this because of the microphone. So it's very annoying. So I'm going to try something. I can't do that. I can't tilt this bugger. Can I? It is a wrong time for me to go and adjust my microphone. Not about to stream and a bit streaming. I like to sit up like this. I don't like to do this. It makes me look like, it gives me a backache when I'm done. Then I got to move the camera up. Yeah, I'm like sitting so high. Hey, this is normal. Or I can just drop the chair. I'm such an idiot, right? I could have just dropped the chair. That would have solved everything. I'm such an idiot sometimes. Man. Oh, God. The chair. Speaking of the chair, right? I need to buy a new chair. I have to buy a new chair. I think the chair just broke. You know how many... I think as a streamer, right? We are quick to discover certain things. Our chairs break quite a lot. Really, it happened to me with different saves as well. Let me test again. Okay, you're Buster Rhymes. Jake Price, how are you, man? I'm ready to poop. Oh my God. I'm ready to poop. They named the in possession and out of possession shapes after you, man. Theirs is I poop. You are I am ready to poop. You take I am ready and two and toss it. You become the in possession, out of possession thing now. I understand why they release a half-finished game. My concern is if they reveal the game is a watered-down version of what it was. I think there's necessity. There is a necessity here. Yeah, I think they had to. I mean, I suspect they had to. So I don't think they wanted to, but they had to, and they went out and did it anyway. So they had to do it somehow or another. I mean, I played the game on the tablet. It's okay, you know. Game plays fine on the tablet. The FM Touch version plays nicely on the tablet. It's okay. I played it on the tablet. I was like, oh, okay, this is kind of okay. So on the tablet, because on the tablet you do on FM Touch you do no trading, no nothing, right? So it's just tactics. So it's like, okay, man, this game can play on the tablet quite nicely. Yeah. So it depends on where you want to go with this, right? So I'm not going to get all agitated about it. I don't think Rocky, he doesn't have to apologize to anyone. It happens sooner or later, but it shouldn't happen now. Because let's face it, if I was his PR director, I'll tell him, shut the fuck up, you stay away from the press. I'll tell him that now. If I'm in charge of PR, you think I'm going to let anyone near the PR, let anyone speak publicly? No way, man. This is what we call change management. So you got to take that out of the equation and say, okay, fine, we don't do anything until we release enough patches, then we can talk to the public. That's what's going to happen. Yeah, no way they're going to do it now. That would be unwise. In FM26, tactics are fun, but measure is fun. I know, yeah, but the beautiful thing, right, I'll tell, is we're gonna leave it to everybody else, and we can find out how good they are. You see, that's the other side of the coin. You see, okay, let's look at it from two perspectives, right? Now is a brilliant time for us to find out what's wrong with the AI. I already discovered one yesterday. The AI isn't very good at training reports, right? So we know now that the AI is not giving us good training reports. So this is the area of the game that we are playing, and I would think, because for a long time we think we're smarter than the AI, but as I said, that the AI now is smarter than us, or rather AI is getting smarter. So this is a great time to find out. I'm gonna go with the flow, baby. All right, so we're gonna continue our two manager storyline, which is we got two managers here, Joey Popper and Profeto Popper. Both managers have a slightly different style of management. One is an inspirational manager in Joey Popper with the ladies. Naturally, want to put an inspirational figure with the ladies. And then we've got a pragmatist, a tactician with Kaiserslautern. The issue with Kaiserslautern at the moment is the pragmatist is doing quite badly. Whereas on the other hand, Joey Popper is doing so well. Unfortunately, he just slipped up. He decided to fire the captain of the team. And in doing so, he pissed off the whole team. And now, they've just lost their first game under him. They won a winning streak. They had never lost the game. Not once. In fact, they never even had a 1-goal scoreline. They never won. They hammered everybody with 2 or 3 goals. So right now, we're going to address certain things on both sides, right? Okay, first up, I'm going to share with you a tip on how to reduce long shots. Okay, by your wingers and your fullbacks. All right, so we're going to go into because I'm focusing entirely on tactics right now. So what we're going to do now is we got this tactic here, is our in possession, our possession system combined. So you can just do the PIs here. So we come in here, the PIs, right? I'm telling my guys to cross, but I'm giving them somewhere to cross. This does act as a kind of, it does encourage them to cross more. So instead of, so now what I've done is, work boy to box reduces crosses, right? But here when they do want to cross, I'm also telling them to cross as well. So let's see what happens. Okay, it does work to some extent. All right, then in possession, we've got this roles. Winger, free roll, wide, whatever this is, wide forward. And I've got this guy set up. Oh no, he's not been set up to do the super duper. Okay, we're now gonna allow our team to become a bit more, funky, baby. It's about time it became funky. We have to show the mojo back. We got to bring the mojo back. We're going to just do this like that. So we're going to ask him to come inside my favorite, this is my favorite PI in the whole game to apply to some of the roles. Because I like to see them come inside and go out as well. Okay, so we got this, we got Jolie here, we got Kim Ji-soo, we got the box-to-box midfielder. Although sometimes I do wonder about this role, we're going to pay a bit more attention. I'm not a big fan of this role. I don't mind the deep line playmaker, and I don't mind a box-to-box playmaker. What we're going to do is, because of the wide forward, we're going to use a box-to-box playmaker instead of a box-to-box midfielder, because I want switching of play. Okay, so we've got this set up. Center forward, we got out of possession. I'm going to drop into two pressing. Now, people have asked me, why am I using two pressing? Should I be using a screening midfielder? The reason is quite different. Because I am kind of funneling play down the flanks using opposition instructions. And I also want this group of guys to squeeze the play on the left-hand side. And this group of guys to squeeze the play on the right-hand side. So the only guy who's tracking is this guy who track. And then the thing about when they press here, you don't see these two jumping. No, it's not all four. Most of the time, this guy ends up screening when this guy goes pressing. So there's kind of a nice dynamic here. All right, so what have we got? So we created I'm going to now go to the set pieces. We are talking about set pieces, right? So now I'm going to create a slightly different routine. We got two shots. So what I'm going to do is save all the routines now. Dear Lord. Okay, I'm going to call this the FM26 shot collection. Okay, save. Okay, yeah. All right, that thing is saved already. All right, so it's already saved as the FM26 short collection, right? Okay, now, what I'm now going to do is create a new one. But first, we're going to have to remove the routine, okay? Trust me, I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, so we got one shot here. Actually, they're both identical. What am I doing? Short attack. They're both identical. So we just delete this routine. Remove this routine. Okay, good. This is a short one. So I'm going to create a new routine. And we're going to call this the near post in-swinger. Okay, so I'm going to have two guys at the near post. We've got one love for post. I'm going to take this guy and put him here. I can put him here. Okay, put him here. Put him here. Put him here. Maybe I put him here. Go in. No. Put him here. Okay, nice. Thank you very much. Finally, we went him there. All right, now we got 1 tree. And I'm going to take this guy and put him here. Okay, come short. So now we go. Look at that. We got a whole array of players here. Okay, so this guy is going to come here. Hey, come here. Don't be such a... Don't be so bad. Come here. Okay, thank you. Go forward. So we got one more guy going forward. So you're going to have enough players doing this. So stay back. All right, so we've got this. Is now called the near routine, right? So save near routine. FM26 near routine. Okay, save. Save. Okay, you know it's save, right? It tells you twice. What are you doing? Okay, save all routines. We're going to call this the FM26 collection. New. Okay, save. Must be safe, huh? Okay, it's there already, okay? All right, I'm not going to bother with all the other stuff. Like, setting all the fillers and who's going to do this, who's going to do that. We're just going to leave it, There are some things we want the assistant manager to do. Hopefully we don't screw things up. Actually, I was going to put another one here, lurking at near post, but we'll leave that. If I have to, I'll just put this there. Okay, so we're just going to try this new one. Okay, and then our opposition instructions are still the same. All positions. Yeah, this is what I mean by funneling play. So we've got wing backs, you're funneling them. I might want to funnel these guys as well, keep them on the flanks, don't let them pass inside. So everybody now is like encouraged to stay wide. Huh? Okay, so this is what I will do. Okay, tactics, we're still going to use the same thing. We got the same players, and we're saving the game. Because this game. We gotta do this, baby. Score one more. They should put the game in early access mode, then go phase by phase, and by the November they should have a better game. People are angry as price of the game is 60. Yeah, I know. That's the thing. 5 to 10, I'll wait for the update. It's 2 for 10 on Xbox. 1.5 on Xbox, man. Yeah, it's not doing well. I think people are just upset. They were expecting more, but the only thing they expected not to see in the game was World Cup and chalkboard, right? But a lot of people don't realize this. A lot of people don't realize that, the short maps and the heat maps that they like so much in other skins. You see, all the other skins were putting so much information on the match day panels, right? That information was all coming from the chalkboard. The chalkboard has been removed. So a lot of people, I was already expecting this to happen when FM26 launched. So I kind of knew this was going to come because I know what goes. Anyway, we all know, right? We've been using the chalkboard for so long. So when people got upset, I was like, yeah, we just have to wait. SI will have to re-engineer the whole thing. Yeah, the whole data hub. It's going to take them some time. It's not going to be easy, you know. Meanwhile, what do I use to analyze my tactics? I use my eyes and the XG table. That's it. I don't use anything else. I do not want to go into the data hub one more time. Okay, no way. Until SI update the game, I'm not going to the data hub. Data hub is dead to me. Dead. No more. Okay. Recruitment focuses are working so well. I mean, honestly, this is one of the best features in the game right now because you can basically find anyone in the game. It's so easy now. I mean, recruitment is easily the easiest thing to do on Football Manager. It's so easy to find players. It's ridiculously easy. Look at her. She's a shoe-in for my team. She's going to be a major upgrade to my side. Okay. She's like, holy cow, and she's only 6K. I'm like, oh my God. I can get her on a free. She can play in Division 1. She's huge, this girl. This is like, oh my God. Look at this. This is so crazy. My average is about 10 or 11 only. This is like, everybody is good. Like, I'm like going, huh? And some of them you can get on a free because the beautiful thing about the ladies game, it maybe is because of the way it's structured. It's because they only have 1 year contracts, very much like Singapore. So I'm used to all this. So this is nice. I like this. Okay. So and it's great. I mean, I find the recruitment stuff is absolutely game changing. And we don't have any clauses that we can trigger for any of the players, which is another good feature because you can make money relatively quickly if you're if you're like Preston North End, for example. You always sell players, right, with sell-on clauses, or you could have you could be like Newcastle who sold Alexander Isak to Liverpool, right? So they have also sell-on clauses as well, so you can get money in quick. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine. Some of these things are quite okay. So now we go to we're gonna check out some of our players. So we go to our squad first team. We gotta go back to our first team. So we've got our DM, right? So I was looking at changing our DM. So if I'm looking at this, she is not too bad. Like, you see what I mean? I mean, like the girl we just saw, I can get her on a free. Now, her contract is expiring, right? So why would I want to extend her contract in 2 months' time when I can get somebody else in who's better than she is? So there is this thing right now in the game. So looking at my recruitment focuses, I just clicked on one player who's in the starting 11, all right, and went, okay, we can replace her. So if I'm going back to the recruitment focuses again, I don't mind using this. I can go to Tilda and go, yeah, maybe we want to bring her into the team. Okay, then we got all these players that are so good. The only thing about her, she's got low bravery, but she's got aggression and she's got technique. So she is pretty solid as well. So looking at these players, and then we got Lawa this. So we've got a team here, man. Eba, she's a bit okay. She's a raw talent, but I can get her in on a free, man. Let's ask the agent about availability. We are keen on signing things. I want to know what it'll take to get a deal done. It's good to hear that you're bringing her. Unfortunately, she's not interested in signing for you. She feels that the club lacks the financial muscle to even get close to demands. Okay, I understand that. We want somewhere between 500 and 4K to make a deal possible. Okay, we don't have money, right? So at least I now know reputation is a problem for our club. So all we have to do is win something. Transfer room is nice, right? I've spoken to some guys, right, who use Transfer Market. And they tell me this is like real life. They like it. They love it. They love this feature. So a lot of people, there are some features in this game that are true to life. And this is true to life. It's brilliant. I love it. I actually love this feature. This is, for me, right, the best feature in Football Manager 26. And if you haven't tried it, you do not know what you're missing. That's how good this feature is. Okay, because we got the transfer room in, transfer room out, and the recruitment focuses, they are so good right now. And they tie into a squad planner. The squad planner is actually so useful right now because of this feature. That's it. So if I stay on the features that I like, I'm going to have a damn good time. Because this game now is catered more towards, it's a bit more on the FM touch panel route, which is you delegate trading, you delegate media, you delegate, I mean, I do delegate media anyway, but the media delegation doesn't seem to work in the game. So yeah, that's a bit of a pain in the ass. But for me, I think if you're a network player, no, I think you should hold off. Hold off until January. Keep playing your network saves on FM24 because at the moment, network saves, as I have a lot more to do to stabilize the game for network player. And that's only affecting PC players, I think. I don't know about console players or network. Have you seen Pep New Tactics against? Yeah, I know. Exploit the Atalanta. Yeah. Pep's. I spoke about Pep's system a long time ago. Yeah. I have a tactical replication of Pep Guardiola coming up as well. Yeah. Pep is just using basically what he's doing is wingers are attacking and wingbacks also coming inside or swapping places, so they give Jeremy Doku more latitude to go in or out. I kind of told Klopp I kind of was hoping Slot would do that, but Slot didn't. So we got tactical preparation coming up. So we're going to be playing. Okay, this one is really important, right? We are playing against a team called Orebo. Now the expectation for this game, I actually like this match prediction now, right? This is kind of cool. Okay, all right. Form Orebo has been on a losing streak. We are doing okay. I think we should look to try and where are Orebo? Orebo are bottom of the table. We should really be taking the game to them. So match preparation wise, what we will do is instead of worrying about this, we'll take it and we go final third. Because we got to expect them to be sitting back and trying to defend, right? So this is how I do my preparation. So defending, we're going to go. Everything is going to be skewed towards trying to score goals from set pieces too. All right. And then we'll go into our set pieces here. And then here's a short. Right? So what we're going to do is load. We can find out if the routines work, right? So load all routines. We got the FM26 new collection. Load that. Okay, it's gone in. Brilliant. Okay, so we created this new set of routines. They all have come in. Okay, so that's working. All right, so we save the game again. Because you have to save the game. Every time you hit the continue button, please save the game. Okay. How would you do it in the streamer tournament with Loluja and Sir? I don't know, man. I think you have to be honest, right? The streamer tournament is all about having fun, yeah, and entertainment and drama. So it's good. I think first up, I think I'll lose. I get hammered by those guys. Those guys are good players, yeah. And they're also more used to playing with each other, so they know each other's styles. Secondly, I'll probably struggle because it's going to be hell at a time when I'm either trying to sleep or I haven't slept enough. Those kids are young. Okay. So I'm not that young. I'm an old man. Okay, let's look at this match report. See, this is a view right, I not be using on the streams, right? So you guys don't know. I don't know if you've noticed this, but looking at this Paderborn, they expect this is an even Stevens fight. It could go anyway. Paderborn on a good run. We only have secured one win. Okay, so there is a way as well, I think, to check performances and last 5 matches, right? So if I go into my squad overview first team, I'll make another view. Okay. So what I'm going to do is make a new view. Assuming I can find what I want to find. Okay, so what we're going to do is, let's look at reports. Let's look at all the other reviews first. Selection info, what does it have? Okay, form. This is what I wanted to see. This is not so bad. Okay, this could work. Playing time happiness, form. This is nice. Okay, so this is a really cool feature. Okay, here's apps, goals, assists. That's good. What we can do, I can enhance this a bit more. We'll create a copy of this view. Okay, and then I'll rename. I don't know. Can I rename the view? Yeah, rename the view. Okay, BTN selection. Okay. Okay, BTN selection view. So what I want to keep, I'm going to keep some stuff and I'm going to toss some stuff out. I honestly, playing time happiness is good to know. Okay, so apps, goals, assists. Okay, fine. I'm going to add one more thing here. Insert column, stats. What was it? What was I want? What did I want to add then? Non-penalty XG. See whether I can get it. XG. Do they have non-penalty XG? Non-penalty expected goals. Yeah, that's the one. Non-penalty expected goals, 0.6. This is per 90. Yeah, it's per 90. That's 2.17 versus 7. Yeah, this tells everybody's taking penalties. Insert column, general. Yeah, it's oh man, why am I suddenly feeling a bit? Yeah, non-penalty expected goals per 90. Non-penalty expected goals. And goals. Okay. Sorry. It's correct. Non-penalty expected goals. Yeah, correct. 1.712. Okay, good. So I put the non-penalty expected goals here, the goals here. Non-penalty expect XG per 90. I put it here. This lets me know in the 90 minutes how often they get into scoring positions. That's why I want it. Okay, so goals and assists. Okay, that's it. Okay, so this will basically tell me stuff like that. And I got one more insert column. General. I don't know whether it's available. It's the stat for passes. Open play key passes per 90. Let me think. This is a passes that led to a shot. Yeah. Who are the guys who make passes that lead to a shot? I don't look at chances created per 90. That also is handy. But this is a pass that led to a shot, right? Okay. So, okay, where did that go? Okay, all right. So we got goals and we got assists. And now we got auto size all columns. Okay, that's so useful now. Okay, we're going to put this here because this is the best place for this guy. And now I need to find a kind of a... what was the word for it? Playing time happiness can come here. Okay, that's it. I need a placeholder. So this is not so bad. No? Auto size over. Yeah, this is a bit weird. Now maybe when I load and come back in, it'll be better. So non-penalty expected goals. Okay, all right. Can you go like this? Can you come in now? Yeah, I can. So it's not so bad. Okay, it's not so bad. So we got all that. Then, okay. Okay, just do this. Okay, so this is fine. I got championship. Form is here. Ratings, appearances. 5. Non-penalty XG. This is enough information from me. Yeah, enough. I don't need more than this. Okay. All right, so we've got... So this is where I can choose my starting 11. Yeah. So I can look at this selection view and go like, okay, fine. Like here will tell me if a player's on a streak, right? So average rating, this is the average rating, this is a form. Except now they don't put the last 5 games on average rating. They used, is that it? Yeah, they do, 7.6. So this, if I mouse over here, it will tell me whether they're on a hot streak. You see, 7.6, they're on a hot streak. 7.6 would literally mean they've been on a hot streak the last couple of games. This one, 7.4, hot streak, because higher than the average rating. Hot streak, 7.4. Hot streak, they're playing the same way. This one is so-so, 6.73, 6.0, no change. So this is how we can tell. All right, now here, non-penalty XG per 90. This is a bit too much information. Okay, this basically will tell me how often they get into goal scoring positions, that's all. So this will tell me how often they get into goal scoring positions, and this will be their conversion rate. So we'll put this here. Okay, so this is their conversion rate as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I should also put in penalties. Okay, hold on. That will help me a lot more, no? Yeah, penalties taken and penalties scored. Okay, okay, so let's go to cards, general. Penalties scored ratio, it should be enough, right? Yeah, it should be enough. Penalty scored ratio should be enough. Yeah, that's it. 100%. Okay, good. So they've had... Oh no. 100% is useless. I forgot that. Yeah, what if there are 10 penalties and 2 penalties to say the same number? So remove this column. So I'll just go penalties, penalties scored, penalties taken and penalties scored. That's all we need. General. Penalties scored and penalties taken. Penalties scored. And then insert column, general penalties taken. That's it. Okay. All right. So this is enough. So I take out 1 goal. Terrible finishing. Who's this? Ivan Pretin. Oh my God. You get into goal scoring positions and you can't find the back of the net. See, it's so easy for me. When I look at it this way, boom. You got terrible finishing. Yeah, penalty is 0.8. He should be scoring more because he's getting into goals. He gets into quite a fair few goal scoring positions. Yeah, 1.71 for 2. No way, man. You should have scored at least 3 goals. Because for every XG, you should score 3 goals. Okay. Yeah, non-penalty, see, 0.30. Non-penalty XG per 90 is 0.3. So he should have scored 1 goal at least, right? So this is what I would say. He would at least his finishing should be a lot better. So what we can do with him is train him on finishing. Okay, so we go in here now. Attributes. Instead of passing, you just worry about your shooting. Okay. Okay. I can still do data, no? Are we sure these stats are correct? I have to assume these stats are correct. Yeah. I have to assume these stats are correct. But this is enough. Yeah. This is enough for me to do, I want to choose what I know. Enough for me to decide whether a player should be playing or not playing. That's it. That's all you want to see from this, right? You don't want too much data. Like here, this will tell me about their open play key passes, right? How creative they are. This will NP over XG will tell me how good they are at finishing. Right, this is basically will tell me how good they are at creating. The assists should actually come here. Okay, so assist is here, right? So penalty save, penalties. This information is for me to check versus this. So I take away 1 goal from here. That's how you do it. What focus? What focus? I don't know what you mean, man. Slip. Spy display. X assist could help too. No, that's too much information. Expected assist would be too much information. This is just enough. Yeah, I don't wanna have too much information. No. Then the screen looks too cluttered. Yeah. Insert column. Let's see. I don't think they have expected assist in this game. Here. Let me see if they have it. XG, expected assists. That's it. Alright, expected assists. Let's put that in. Where does it go? XA here. So 1.58. Yeah, you see, it doesn't really make me, go like, yeah, per game. This expected assists per game 0.17, is it? Then here it's got open play key pass. I like this more, no, because it's a shot it's a pass in the game that led to a shot. This is easier for me to, put my head around. Because it counts everything from crosses, maybe even doesn't count set pieces. Yeah. So here, expected assist is, it can be helpful. Like I know it's helpful because I use this for my data, what is that called? Dr. Jit. But I want to do it very fast without spending too much time here. But okay, I guess this will be enough. Expected assist. Then the problem is, then I start putting expected assist per 90. I know in my head, I got to put that already. There, I knew it. No, my head was telling me you better put expected assist per 90. There we go. Per 90, right? This is total expected assist, right? I'm going to remove this, okay? No, then you need to have this. I need to have this because we got appearances. Yeah. Because sometimes a guy plays only 2 games, right? So their expected assist, this could be, this could be very high because he's played more games than another person who's only played 1 game and it's got a nice value. So it's going to be, data is funky. Okay, so 2 assists. So creatively, who do we have? So let's go and look. Paul Jolie. Now, Paul Jolie has been superb. No? Look at that. No? He definitely delivering, right? 1.8. Okay, 1.8. He has a lot of crosses that has led to headers and stuff. All right, and this delivery, he's basically doing a lot of deliveries. Expected assist per 90 is about 0.2. That's okay. I should be expecting 0.3, 0.2, 0.3. That's what I'm looking for most of my players. If they get like 0.4, I'm really happy because this here he played 1 game. Like he only played like 3 games, right? Looking at him, his expected assist is 0.82. He's playing he's playing the free role position, right? So he's been quite instrumental. He's already created 2 chances. Then we've got him playing as a wing back. Again here, he does more from the left flank. Now the left flank happens to be the side that we are depending on for creating chances. So He is okay. Now, you see, I'm going from bad to worse. I knew this was gonna happen. No? I knew this was gonna happen. Stats. I knew this was gonna happen. Interceptions, but I knew I was gonna do this because I just saw. Since I got there, I must have had this, right? I told myself. I went noise. I must have had this, right? So interceptions for 90. Okay, good. This is enough. No more. I'm not adding anymore. I don't want anymore. Okay, so we pull this here. Alright. Okay, then we pull this in here. Okay, that's enough. Come on, enough. Don't have to be so picture perfect. Okay, alright. Nice. Okay, this is enough. I don't want it to be too much information. Playing time is the anchor. Okay, good. I like this. How do you set the BTN? How do you set the BTN selection view? How do you set it? What means set it? Go custom view here. Custom view, just add. And then what you do is you click on this. Whenever you click on one of these buttons, it opens up. Right? So let's see, if you do this, right, like that, right? Maybe then you can set it, right? Go in. And then you click it, open play key passes. Yeah, you just drag them around. It's quite, see, notice there's an overlap, right? You see, if there's overlap, you click this, it should open. No, it didn't. Okay. I like this. So far, it's working for me. So the view is quite, okay, I don't want too much information. So we've got enough here. Enough for me to make a decision on who to play. Okay. All right. I like this. I'm becoming so picky about this now. Okay. Ooh la la. This is beautiful. I love this. Okay, just drag this guy. I'm like a perfectionist now. Right now. Okay. You beautiful thing, you. Okay, we've done it. All right. Okay, so let's look at Hafiz. Hafiz has been playing some games. His interceptions per 90. He's been playing in midfield. He made 2 appearances. They make a single interception. You're out. You're not playing for me anymore. Okay. Who are the other DMs? So let's look at the DMs. So compare all the DMs together. Okay, so we got the DMs here. Looking at interceptions. So the best, Sami Sahin has been good at reading the game. All right. But among the DMs, who's the best at creating chances? He's been, Marian Ritter has been playing as an AMC. But from this group, weak. We're getting more and more ambitious. I'm getting more and more ambitious with this, okay? All right. Gotta add one more now. Insert. I'm actually in my happy zone, no? I am actually in my happy zone, baby. What? You got custom views, what? Right. Look, Bagaskara. See my mouse? Look at my mouse. See my mouse here? Okay. Bring your mouse to this row here. Okay? This row here. Where you see all the icons, right? Right click on it. It will say, you have to create a copy of the current view. So go to any view and create a copy. Once you got a create view, then you can start customizing it. Then you can export it. No, you got to import the view. You have to load the view into your folder. So you got to go to your folder wherever it is, documents, go to Sports Interactive, Football Manager 26, wherever you have it. Then you got views. You got to put it inside here. Then you can load it. Yeah. But this is only for the first team squad now. So some of the views don't work on other pages. Yeah. Okay, so we've done this, right? Okay, so we got this. So I want to add one more, progressive passes. Okay, where is it? We got passes. Okay, we done everything, no? But I think we put the progressive passes right here. Okay, so you know why? Because I just realized something. We have to get progressive passes because I want to, I was about to find out about my DMs. Yeah. Progressive passes per 90. That's it. That's all I want. Who's the more forward-thinking DM of the lot? Ding. You right-click. Anytime you got doubt about go to a screen, anywhere on the screen, just right-click. That's it. You just right-click anywhere you want to right-click. Okay, progressive passes per 90. Okay, so our DMs now. Let's go back to our DMs. So we're gonna order our DMs again. Okay. Now we know Sahin is the best, so Sahin is gonna play a DM position. Okay. Now then we've got the other DMs that we've been using. We got which of these DMs creates the best chances and looks ahead. Basically, that's about the best way I can put it. Okay, progressive SASs, we got 5.9 for Tabayas. He has been playing, he hasn't played enough games. He came on as a substitute. Okay, then we've got Samir Sahin, 5.1. We got Hafiz Aru. He goes forward, but he doesn't create many chances, 7.1. Kunz looks like the best of the lot. Yeah. Kunz doesn't make as many progressive passes, could be down to the fact that, he doesn't get many chances. So the next game, we're going to use Kunz. Okay. So he's going to be playing as a DM. And the other DM will be, hey, so far I've been right, man. Kunz and Sami Sahin, they have been the ones been playing. So let's look at our tactic. Okay. Tactic. So we kind of know what everyone. So Kunz and Sami Sahin, we got this sorted. Okay. This is brilliant. Okay. So now got our first team. Okay. Wow. Okay. Something is missing. Progressive passes, are you here? I have a fine. Oh, it's still here. Very nice. Thank you, SI. Game state is perfecto mundo. Okay. Oh my God. I was so worried. No. Export the view. BTN selection view. And now the second thing is, does it stick? Where's BTN selection view? Did I actually export it? BTN selection view. Where are you? No, I didn't, right? So BTN selection view. Now we can save it. Okay. So it's been exported, I think. Hopefully. Import the view. We'll find out from here. BTN selection view. There we go. All right. This is squad selection view. Right. This is, I'm going to have to delete this eventually. Okay. I won't. Wait. I'm going to just delete this one first. This is my own folder. Don't worry. Not yours. Okay. Okay. So progressive passes. Done. I like this. Okay. Now let's look at the wingers, right? So we know Jolie creates and the other guy was Klein Hassel. So they're both the fullbacks. Now we're going to check out the wingers. Okay, so our wingers. So let's filter this and make it a bit more easier to handle. So we take out all these guys and now we just look at our wingers. Right? All I'm looking for is which winger creates the most chances. Okay, very simple. So we got open play, key passes, expected assists. The one with the higher expected assists, that's generally the easiest one to start with. So we got Nathan. Nathan is at 0.4. Then we've got Kunz. Kunz is playing as a DM, so he's solid. He has got 0.1. And then we got Pratin at 0.3 and Serge. So no one else. There's no winger that's making chances for our team. No. Holy cow. Oh yeah, we have one here, 0.4. Wakasa. Yeah, Wakasa was injured. I think if I'm looking at his appearances, we put the appearances here. Okay. Looking at his appearances, Wakasa has only made 1 out of 2. Yeah. Okay. This was an area that I was concerned with, right? Because I was worried about the future is, the issue for me going to the future is the lack of creative players. We got Hamsik. Hamsik will have to stay on the flanks then because he is one of the stronger players to generate assists for us. 0.1 open play. Yeah, Pratin will play as a striker, I guess. There's very little choice in that matter. Also looks like we have to look to go and get a new striker. Now we got Marlon Ritter as well, who can create chances, expected assists. So now the question is, this guy can actually play as a winger, so we'll put him out on the right flank or the left flank. Looking at his okay, so we can play him on the right and or the left flank. His aggression and bravery will mean that flank is a bit susceptible. Okay, so he's got right foot or left foot. So in the tactic now, what we'll do is we'll play this guy as the right winger. Okay, I can't do that from here, can I? Can I just put it in the right wing? Like, I wish I could drop down and just go right wing. Why not? Why can't I do that, man? Okay, I know what to do. We just come in here, swap this guy with this guy. Okay, that's good. That's enough. Don't get too confused. And then we got Ritter will come in for Hamsik. And then Hamsik will play in the AML position. Okay. Then we've got the left back will be Wakasa. Can be as a Wakasa and the other guy are both decent left backs, right? So Mike Haas will not be the left back. This guy will be the left back. and our right back is sorted. So now look at our tactic. Our tactic now will look like Wickerser, Jolly, Kim Joo, Kunz, Ritter is here, Hansik is here, Skyter is here, and Pratin is here. So according to the data, right, this would be the best thing. Getting close to a Dr. Jit star. Have to. Look, the maker of Dr. Jit is just going to do it using the simplest ways to find players and the simplest ways. I know I can do it. Because I've decided to focus my entire energy in this game in a different direction. Instead of complaining and moaning about things that are not working, I'm going to work on things. I'm going to use things that are working and have a good time doing it. Oh, that was a while. Oh, it's safe. Oh my God. Once you do something major that takes you a lot of time, the first thing you do is you save the game. Save the game. Hallelujah, we saved the game. Let's not crash in the meantime. Okay. Yeah, so far so good. So far so good. Okay, so we got Paderborn. I think we decided what we're going to do. And they are recommending changes. Let's check out his changes. Okay, now he's gone with Alidu. Alidu is not bad. He can come out there. Ritter, Pratin, correct. Hansik, he wants us to play Hansik on the right because he's right-footed. Semi, Sahin and Kunz. I disagree with this guy, Like Kunz has been the one creating a lot of chances and Sahin has been doing a lot of defending, right? So I think he's got the order wrong. Numbskull. Okay. Okay. We haven't checked the defenders to see who's got the best interception rate. Maybe we should do that next, okay? Because that's the only thing we didn't do. All right. So in terms of defenders is generally quite easy. Defenders is the easiest for me. Okay. Defenders, left, center, right. Okay. What do we do? Simple. You want interceptions and tackling ratio, but look at this screen. How much more can I squeeze in, right? Without losing my head. I mean, ideally, we want tackles ratio. Okay, we add one more. Okay. Damn it, I'm asking for trouble. No? Insert column, stats, one more, Daljit. Just one more. Okay. Tackles completion ratio, all you need. No. What about tackles? Don't you dare put in headers one ratio. But if you put that, you have to put in headers one ratio too. Okay. Then you got a complete one. I'm talking to myself. Where's the headers one? I don't think they have it. They don't have it. No, they used to. Headers one ratio. Huh? They don't have headers one. Aerial challenges. There we go. Headers one ratio. That's it. You're done. Okay. It's not going to be that bad. Don't worry, Daljit. Okay, put this guy here. No, put this guy here. There's a limit. Yeah, there's a limit. Apparently, I think. Okay, let's go. Okay, now. Done. Now you put him here. No, put him here. Okay. Okay, now. Interceptions, put it here. Then, put this here. And then bring this in. And we've got all the information we needed. Okay, defenders. Who's got the best interceptions? Gimfley. Headers won ratio 79%. This guy has won every single header. Lucas Search. How many appearances did he make? He made 7. Oh no, 4 appearances. He's won every. And he's okay. He's doing well. 6.3. No, he's not on fire. This guy started terribly. Yeah, his first game, I was so angry. Right? That's one of the reasons why I haven't kept him going. But apparently, the 2 games he played, he had the interceptions per 90. Interceptions were 4.0. It is one ratio about 70. This guy has played 4 games better. But we played Paul Jolie, he's on the flank, so it's okay. They normally get a lot of interceptions. Yan Alvedi, he played 7 games. But looking at his numbers, right, I should not play him anymore. He has been hopeless at reading the game. Interceptions are terrible. He's playing as a central defender. And this guy as well. Okay, the question is it because they don't have that many interceptions to do? Because this is not fair to them. No? Kim Jisoo has to play. Could be where they're playing. Lucas Search has been playing as a defender. There's a way to find out. No, we go inside here. I think we can find out from here. Where are the reports? Coach report, interaction, miscellaneous. There must be something. I know there is one report from him about every game that is played. Assistant manager, best role center back. Where is it? There is one. I know it is somewhere around here. It's in the player reports. Performance must be here. Okay, coach report, form. There it is. Okay. All right. So when he has been playing who was playing as a white centre back. White centre back. When we played him as also it's partly my fault lah. You know, I've been trying him in different positions. That's why his interception numbers are very different. That's why his numbers are different. Okay. So if we want to get some consistency, we have to play him in the same position and see how he does. Because if he plays as a regular central defender, he's done okay. But as a libero, right, against Sassuolo, he just got hammered. Yeah. So then we play Gong. He played well as a libero, but we still lost. Yeah. So I would say that Search. We're going to have to hang on. We're going to have to, chill on you for a while, okay? All right? Okay, so let me check the other players. So Search is a bit more... We're still searching for someone to play. I hate to say that. That was terrible. Okay, Alvedi. Let's go to him. Let's go to his report. Cannot do coach report. I wish I could click here and get to that page. Yeah. So we just have to click on him and then open his profile up. Okay, so we go to his profile, see the performance, come to form. Okay. Now we've been playing him purely as a central defender, no nonsense central defender, white centre back, white centre back. What tactic was I playing him as a white centre back? Oh yeah, when we were playing strikerless. So as a central defender, he does really well. These are just two games here to compare. So I will keep him as a central defender. Okay, so we will play Jan Alvedi this game. Okay, so Jan Alvedi and Kim Jisoo. Kim Jisoo, I'm sorry, he's the only one who's tall in the air, good looking, tall. He's real. We don't have much of a choice. Okay, we have little choice. But I think here it's more a case of having players who are consistent. First touch is dribbling is 8. What about Alvedi? Alvedi's first touch is 9. Okay, so we'll pair them together. It looks like Alvedi and him. Okay, Ritter. So we've gone through our team, looked at the players, and decided, who's going to be playing where, right? So that's been done. Okay, so the rest of the players, I'm sorry, you're going to have to wait your chance, man. Well, that took a while. But that's the part of the game that I enjoy. All right? That's the part I enjoy. Okay, I enjoy diving into the numbers. I enjoy looking to see whether certain players should be playing or not. Okay, so we got this. I think my goalkeeper on the bench, unavailable. We got Alidu, Search, Rashi, Kedondo. Kedondo, I don't know. We got Haas as well. I think Haas is a better option than Kedondo, so we're going to take this guy. Kedondo can have a chill pill and sit down. Alidu, wingers. We got Gyamfi. We got Afris. We got Robinson. I think we need the goalkeeper. Simeone instead of Robinson. And then we'll just give him the proper jersey number. Because the other goalkeepers are injured. Okay. Oh, yeah. He is also not bad. Okay. Come on, make up your mind. Who's going to be playing? Zimmer. Zimmer is okay. Okay, we got Redondo. Redondo, you're falling off the charts. Oh no, we're going to use him. He's a very good player. Haas. Haas needs game time, but this won't be your game. All right, so... Okay, done. All right. Okay. That was a lot of preparation just for one game, babies. Okay. All right. Look. Team selection advice, who's playing Orebo? This must be the ladies team. Okay, so this is their game coming up. I can't remember. I think we've sorted the team out, right, for them. I think we did. We could go to the ladies and do the same thing, but yeah, I'm gonna wing it with the ladies. Okay. All right. There's a lot of work though for one team. Maybe I should have managed two teams at the same time. With the ladies who just wing it. Okay. I like what I did with the guys team, Oh, come on, Marlon Ritter. I just put you back at the starting 11. Interaction, won the player, Criticize training development. Come here, Martin. I'm disappointed with you. I understand. Thank you very much. Okay. So on training is, you see, let's not go there. I was there yesterday. I spent my entire time yesterday complaining about training reports. Right? I'm not going to do it again. Apparently, I suspect all our training staff on holiday, which is the reason why the training module is half complete. I just saw the word on holiday, Yeah. Okay, so we got a few players recently returned from training. We need to be monitored. Afris, Marlon Ritter, Weckerser had a twisted knee. We got to be careful of them. Yeah, I have to be especially careful about Marlon Ritter. Marlon Ritter is a decent playmaker. I don't mind this screen. I actually like it. Yeah, it beats the calendar last time scrolling. I never liked that very much. I always was wondering why does it have to be like that, but it's okay. All right, so we've got our team. We've set it up. Goalkeeper is this is Kral. Wait, okay, all right. Yeah, must be the goalkeeper. I can't remember who was the goalkeeper in the last game, but we just have to assume he's the goalkeeper. Okay, here we go. We made a change to one of the roles, and we are playing him as a. Okay, I'm not gonna choose who's gonna be available. Yeah, that's his job. We'll leave that to him, or I'm gonna ignore it. Okay, here we go. It's the ladies who are playing first. Okay, we're gonna change this role to box-to-box playmaker. We're gonna add. Within the ladies team, go to play instructions. We're going to tell them to cross far post. Okay. We're going to come in here. Same thing here. We're going to tell her to cross far post. Oh, we tell her to cross center. Okay. All right. Okay. That's it. No other changes. Okay. We got tracking wingers in possession. We got box-to-box playmaker and a free roll. Sounds like a bit of an overkill. And then we're going to come in here. I want to ask her to sit narrow because the other team is doing the same thing. Cut inside, dribbling frequency, you're going to leave it alone. And then here, we're going to do the same thing, sit narrow. Here we're going to, this one is stay wide because we are creating an overload on the left side. So we're going to, I have to remember to change that on the other side. Okay, so done. Now... Okay, maybe we want to find out who's the playmaker in this team. I think it's a bit late, Daljit. Okay, you don't. But passing vision, decisions, flag. Okay, you're going in. Okay, Nyberg, looking at Wickstrom. No, okay, we'll just put her. Okay, never mind. It's too late now. Too late. We can't do it now. I'm not going to do it. I don't. So, Bagaskara, have you found the right click button yet? Have we sorted it out? Have we sorted your views out? Okay, we also got the new training schedules, right? So we want to see whether those training schedules are sticking, right? And we can only do that during the game itself. Okay, so the first team that's out is the guys. Okay, who are we playing against? I didn't even bother to notice this. Okay. The table is a bit hard to understand. It's so big. Okay, looking at this, now we come in here. Let's look at our tactic set pieces. See whether our set pieces stuck. So we got short and routine 2 was near. Yep, near post. There we go. I didn't name it, that's all. Yeah, I didn't name this as the near post routine, but it's correct. It's a near post routine. It's stuck. It's there, baby. But we did not set up the what was that again? The frequency. Here we go, boys. Expecting a big result today against Paderborn. Yeah, that's who we are playing. Good pressure. Ritter does well, puts a lot of pressure on them. The screen, they still Kunz went in. Oh no, what a save from Kran. We can't shout at our players because that's not a thing anymore. I don't know if this box-to-box playmaker is a smart move because he's going to push up, right? So what we'll do is we slow the thing down because I've not used the box-to-box playmaker rule before. Yeah. I have certain roles I like. The double DMs are the best roles for me in this whole game. I like double DMs the most. Oh, beautiful. Oh my goodness. The ball, it was offside. It was offside. Why didn't it show that? That looked like a nice play. Could have spent some time analyzing that. Okay, good. We're breaking the play up in our third, near the midfield, which is nice. Nice. Into the area it goes. Again, not so many shots, huh? Again, crossing. Beautiful. It's working. Yeah, they're not shooting now. They're actually crossing the ball. Okay, here we go. Another decent attacking transition as we go right to left. They squeeze the play. Our play is broken up. Now goes to the playmaker. He has no option. Goes down the flank again. Oh, loved it. So it's been some scintillating attacking patterns I'm seeing. So it's pretty good. All right. So we know that this guy is aiming. We want the left back to aim for the far post. No center. No. Far post. Far post, son. No, it's not standard. Far post. Get it right. Okay. All right. And this guy is aiming for the far post as well. Okay. All right. Done. Oh, no. This one will aim for the near post because that's where I expect Ritter to come in. And it should no center. Okay, done. Just making slightly different so that we get few. I'm trying to influence the match engine so that we get fewer, these wingers coming and shooting and more crosses instead. Nice. Oh, another cross. We got a corner. Have you noted that aim is easy to isolate a 4-2-3 on this FM? How can I fix it? Should I create a space from the fullback? No need now. Just play roam, asking to roam from position and choose a role that is has moved to channels. You'll be fine. You can also use a channel midfielder in that position. Also plays quite well. Yeah. Channel midfielder is actually one of the best roles in that position. Because he moves left and right and he supports play. So he's never isolated. He's always involved in something. So the roles I like are the free role and the channel midfielder. Those are my favorite ones. AM, you've got to give him PIs. You can't just use the AM just like that and hope for the best. No, you have to PI. In Football Manager, more or less, now I think that for quite a number of these roles, right, because it's so generic, you got to give them PIs if you want certain behavior patterns to happen some of the time. Okay, we've got our boys now looking. Okay, we got box-to-box midfielder is here. All right. Or rather, box-to-box playmaker. Yeah, he's still playing, but I think there's a mistake. Yeah, I don't think we should use box-to-box playmaker. All right, he's clashing with this guy. So what we're going to do is turn him into a channel midfielder. Okay. He's clashing. The free roll and they're both like dropping and trying to create something. And sometimes they just, both of them doing the same job in the same area. Okay, done. Good plug. Again, looking good. Okay, go down the flanks. Read that, intercepted that, Paderborn. Okay, crossing. There's plenty of crosses now. Okay. Oh, that was hey, why are we not getting any highlights? Like, for once, right? I want to see more highlights. Okay, so maybe we could have extended. Okay. I'm watching there's a reason why I'm watching it on 2D, Yeah. So that I can watch this. Because this is how I enjoy tactics. Yeah. I like to watch the 2D things. And the ball actually goes in the air. Yeah, if you can tell, right? It's in the air. The ball spins in a certain way. And then it does look like it's going up and down. Oh, today NVIDIA released an update to the GPU. So if you guys are using NVIDIA cards, you should update your GPU. Oh, nice true ball. Dennis Seaman, no wonder they're playing so well. We should try and get the goalkeeper from them, man. Paderborn have got Dennis Seaman. The guy is unstoppable. We should know. I had him for 10 seasons at Bayer Leverkusen last season. Okay. So we got really looking good. We are in control of this game, guys. We are in control of this game. The changes have been solid. Paul Joly. Elvedi. Paul Joly. Elvedi looking quite comfortable. Okay, here comes Kim Ji-soo. Back to Elvedi. To Kim Ji-soo, to Semi Sahin. Oh, nice pass to Ritter. Ritter is in. He got in. He took a chance. Yeah, it's a tough little opportunity. But we don't have work ball into box because I'm not comfortable having... I don't think we have work ball into box or low crosses just yet. Because I'm a bit worried about my team. Because we were on a losing streak. and we only managed to get our first win. We've only lost once this season. We drew every single game until we got our first win. So we want to get some stability in our team first before I start trying low crosses, because low crosses is a bit more riskier. We'll go all the way to the byline. So I want to see whether we can maintain control of the game first. And it looks like we are. Yeah, okay. All right. Okay, so enough. Let's see if I've got low crosses on. Team instructions. The tempo is set nicely. Width is okay. Attacking transition should be counter-attack. And we've got out of possession. We've got more often. That's fine. High block. Everything's up. We're going to drop this. I'm not going to play the offside trap. Okay. And in possession, we've got pass into space, work ball into box, crossing style below. Done. Okay, now let's try and push high up the pitch. Because low crosses will tend to see my fullback score all the way. What's the difference between wide forward and winger? Wide forward is going to be a guy that tries to get behind the lines to score a goal. A winger is going to be same position, but he's going to be trying to create chances for his teammates. However, the wide forward is probably on a higher mentality than the winger. The winger can also create chances and also go in to score goals if you play him on the flank opposite his preferred foot. Yeah, so that's how it works. B. Del Zusa, how are you, man? Okay, come in. Oh, nice. Looking at this. Oh, nice. Oh, we missed it. Are there player roles that absolutely do not work in this new match engine? Wow, that's a tough one. Okay, I'll tell you one player role I do not use. Okay, I do not like the dropping defensive midfielder. Any of the dropping roles, the whole that drop, there's a role in the defensive midfielder. You got screening and pressing, right? I don't touch a dropping defensive midfielder because what he ends up doing, and I've seen in the match engine way too many times, is that sometimes he's sitting with the central defender, asking him if he's fine with the weather, whether he needs coffee or tea. That's how close he is to him. He's literally holding his hand. So. And I find that sometimes it's counterproductive. So it's a role I would avoid. Yeah. Other than that, I think most of the other roles are very playable. The wide forward is excellent. The inverted winger is another role I don't really fancy too much, but there are times when it's useful. But it's more like a situational thing. Certain tactics where you might have you might create an if I were to create an asymmetric tactic where I have like a side that's attacking more, I might place an inverted wing on the one flank just to isolate and attack there. So that is definitely an option. So that's why I think the inverted winger is not a bad role, but it's very situational. As far as the fullbacks are concerned, most of the fullback roles are very good. Playmaking wingback, you got to be a bit careful with that role because it can get you into trouble. Because if you don't have the right player for that role, because it's a very demanding role, you could end up losing the ball in very dangerous positions because the guy comes into the DM slot, right? And he stays there sometimes. So that's one thing that you might want to consider. All the other roles are fine. The fullback is a good role. The wingback is a good role. The advanced wingback is a fantastic role. Covers a lot of ground. Is very, very attacking. Very front foot for a lot of these counter-pressing systems. The most important thing most people have got to do and worry about is your out of possession shape. Now, out of possession shapes do not always have to be something uniquely different. It can be good if you have a defensive out of position shape like me. I'm using the same because you have to be paying attention to how your players drop. Yeah, it depends on your style of football. My style of football is front foot attacking all the way. So I have the same in, out, and out. I don't want my players dropping too deep. I want them always camping in the opponent's third. I want to smother, I want to suffocate the team. So that's how I play. So I'm all destructive. Yeah. So I want to destroy teams. So that's the way I play my football. However, if you've taken a lead and you're in the Champions League finally the underdog, of course you should think about how you want to drop back. So when you drop back, let's assume you drop these two back, right? What will happen is when your counter press kicks in, right? Chances are the only people counter pressing are these two. Yeah. So you got to be very careful about how counter pressing. I have not done enough to confirm this, but I should have a better idea by the end of this week because nowadays I'm no longer free and easy. I can play Football Manager 20 hours a day and come up with nice little things for you guys. Nowadays I have to see it, and I have my starting assumption, and then I go from there. But I suspect counter pressing has really changed. There is something there right now about counter pressing. So you got to be very careful about how you use counter pressing, especially if your system is one that has got like 5 guys in attack, like you got 4 AMs and 1 striker, right? And you suddenly go from that to a system that's got 5 defenders and 4 midfielders and 1 AM, for example. Your counter pressing is never going to work. Yeah, there's no counter press in your tactic. They were like, maybe the striker and another guy will go counter. The rest of the team is going to run back, no? Yeah. The moment you lose the ball, you notice only 1 or 2 players are counter pressing. The rest of the team is all running back. And that is the point where your counter press will fall apart. So you got to be very careful with counter press now, because counter press can hurt a lot of teams. So if your tactic has got counter press in it, then my advice is make sure that your formation, in possession, out of possession, have minimal positional changes for your players. If they have to change, they don't drop too far. We're having a problem, right? See what has happened? I just realized one thing. We're playing against a back 5 and I'm still using these roles. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to make a change. I just realized that. So he's going to go winger. This guy is going to go play as an attacking midfielder. Still a channel midfielder. But we're going to change this guy to a winger. I'm going to attack the lines. Because they have the, what's that thing called? The 3 central backs, and then they've got players basically clogging up the center. Is running counter to my tactic. We're not playing badly. I mean, Paderborn are a good team. They got the greatest goalkeeper in the world in Dennis Seaman. I like him. I love Dennis Seaman. I think he's a damn good goalkeeper. But we are defending quite well. I do not want to be too aggressive, but I'm toying with the idea of pushing up already. We give it a few more minutes. I might have to go high up the pitch and choke this team. But they've got a very good tactic. This tactic is extremely good, especially in Football Manager. Because you see, all they have to do is go advance wing back. These guys are playing here already. Then they got this through too, right? Then all they do is when they lose the ball, right, the counter press still works with this tactic, no? Because these guys will help them counter press while these guys hold the position. And if they win the ball, they're gonna punish me. So I gotta be very careful with this team. Okay, so if I go wing back attack, right, and I lose the ball, right, I could be in trouble. I gotta respect this tactic. Oh, what happened to Skyter? He's supposed to play on the right. Ritter is supposed to be in the middle. Whoa. What's going wrong with my tactic? Skyter is here, Ritter is here. Right, what? Hey, okay, this is... Okay, don't get annoyed. Do not get annoyed. Okay, do not get annoyed. Okay, Daljit, you don't get annoyed. Just make sure you're right. In possession. Out of possession. No wonder. Yeah, something is wrong. Okay, no wonder. Yeah. Okay, that's a mistake I made. Okay. I made a mistake, man. My players are not in the same positions. I forgot to check. Lucky, luckily that means they are correct. I was wrong. Okay, we're still okay. I'm considering going to inside so. Because they are actually getting a high up the pitch. So I'm thinking of 2 things, right? If I increase my mentality, I go all the way to their third. That's 1. I'm already using wing back, so they're going to come up the pitch. So far, so good. I just don't change anything. We're looking quite good, man. Yeah. I just had to make that 1 change to my tactic, which I just realized the out of possession wasn't the same. Go! Oh, man. Because what happened was, I only changed the combined. I changed the in possession positions. I didn't change OP positions. I should have done it from combined screen. Yeah. When I selected the team, I think I did from the I did it from the combined screen, or I may have done it from the combined screen and it's bugged. Yeah, I don't know, one or the other. It's not the first time it's happened. Nice, come on. Good pressure there. They're coming through the middle. They got their players, but we're defending well. Yeah, we're defending quite well. Okay, they're gone long. Again, they managed to get... Okay, I'm going to change one more role. Okay, so out of possession, I want this guy to screen. And this guy to press, because he's going to be coming back from an attacking position anyway. This guy will be slightly further forward. He'll be dropping deep. Okay. This guy is tracking. He's coming back. Nice work from the team. Okay, we're getting in again. Oh, Michelle. Oh, he's in. Defended well. Already read the danger. Good work, Kim Ji-soo. Kim Ji-soo! Oh, that's a card, man. Come on. Cut. Off he goes. No, it's not. It's just warned by the referee. I just want him to be sent off. Yeah, man. We want sending off as well. Okay, good ball. We are playing pass into space and they were breaking play up. I'm happy with our performances now. Okay, good work. Good work. Won the ball again. Defending well. This team is coming up the pitch. Paderborn are making it hard for me. Okay. All right. Okay, let's go. My block is high block, right? Okay, I'm going to increase the tempo. This is enough. This is enough. I'm going to drop it one notch. Okay, standard. Okay, then we're going to increase the mentality to attacking. High. Pressing. Short goalkeeper distribution. No. Don't prevent short goalkeeper distribution. You're perfectly placed already. Okay, this has been quite a match. Like playing chess with a computer. Okay. Nice. Okay. And oh man, we are just that one final pass away from scoring, or one final shot away from scoring. That's it. Okay, I think we can make some changes. Skaita and Hansik are not playing well. It's probably because we haven't got that final third pass. I don't think it's an issue. I think both teams are having an issue. They're both driving out. They're actually starting to play better. Kunz is doing all the work. Already read the danger. Okay, again. Oh no, good defending, but too deep now. Yeah. Oh no. Defended again. The wall is doing his job. The wall has done his job. Remember, we are relegation candidates. So most of these teams are expecting to beat us. They've got this feeling that they will do it. Hansik. Okay. I think we made one mistake. I know what it was. Okay. Winger, right? Sorry. Go back to your flanks. Hey, I thought I changed this guy to winger. I didn't. I remembered, no? I changed it to a winger. Winger. Out of possession, winger. Track. Yeah, okay. I was so sure I changed it to wingers. Yeah, I waited on 62nd minute, then I realized they hadn't been changed yet. Oh no! Woodwork. Offside trap. Okay. I like it so far. This part of the game I enjoy. I will never say no to it. Yeah. Okay. We might have to play for set pieces, I think. I guess this might have to be settled on set pieces. Team instructions. In possession. Where is play for set pieces? Come on. I have never done play for set pieces. Play for set pieces. Yeah. I've never played for set pieces in my life. This is the first time I've actually got and chosen that. Good defending again. Nice. Go. We got to stretch using wingers now. I use your advice. I say, I made my OPP formation the same as my IP. Use striking wingers, high press, IP taller. I told you. Yeah, the best is to use the same OOP shape. Don't make your IP so different from your OOP. And I guarantee you your defending will suddenly improve overnight. Because the counter pressing is being very much affected by your out of possession roles. That's my working theory at the moment. Because I created a few tactics to test it yesterday. I played like a few matches and I repeated the match a couple of times. And I discovered, there's something funky going on with counter pressing. But it's not enough for me to do a video and say categorically this is how it's working. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's going to be kind of bad of me to do that. So I'm just going to say this is what I'm seeing. And, I suspect this is the case. If some of you want to run tests and stuff to confirm, it's like, like how some mathematicians come up with a theorem, right? And then everybody starts to prove it or disprove it, right? Okay, I've come up with this theorem. Okay. Okay, look. Hey, oh, yeah, nice. Get in. Oh my goodness, they are getting there. They're getting there. I can see. I don't believe I'm getting excited by the smallest 2D screen in the whole bloody world. Because I slowed the pace down just to look at it. Oh, nice. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, these guys are almost in. They are so close to scoring. Okay, we're going to have to bring somebody on. We're going to bring him on. I think we're going to bring Wakeser, put him up there. He's also a winger. Emreli is going to go on in Pratin's place. And then, who else can we bring on? What about Zimmer? I can't tell your attributes are Zimmer. I'm sorry, the game is such. I see your attributes. I don't know if you're good or bad. So I'm sorry. You have to be on the bench, okay? You have to be on the bench. Sorry, son. No idea who you are. I'm not going to make changes based on I don't know. I'm going to start playing like Pep Guardiola, make minimal staff changes. Now I understand why Pep Guardiola doesn't make too many staff changes. He doesn't have a list in front of him, what the attributes of his players are. Okay, here we go. Sticker. Chrome. Okay, that's not too bad. What are you doing? Okay, maybe you read the play. So they also are making changes. Wow, that's interesting. I make change, you make change, huh? Copycat. Okay. Emreli is not good enough for this team. Okay, getting through and block, nice. Was not an easy chance for them. Yang Kral with the ball to Kim Jisoo. Kim Jisoo is playing as our libero. Wekesa also is a Klein. I bought in Klein Hansel because he has created chances before. Yeah. There we go. But our problem is we don't really have a lot of pace in front. So the good thing for a tactic like that is actually to have presence in the area, like a poacher with great jumping reach, but we don't even have that. So, yeah. So we struggle in that department. So both teams are cancelling each other out defensively. We haven't created a lot of good. I mean, we've got a decent. XG only generates, right, when a player takes a shot at goal. No, the problem is I'm seeing the pass just before the assist, right? Okay, I'm seeing the cross, but nobody's taking a shot. So if nobody's taking a shot, they're not getting into goal scoring positions. Okay, oh man. Oh, good. Hey, Chelsea fan, how are you, man? Welcome to the stream. Got 10 minutes to go, guys. Oh, cleared. Go. Emery, you've got all the legs in the world, huh? What a pass. Get into the area. Ooh, why don't you show me the highlight? It was offside. I'm doing a lead stage just to see how much success I have in 26, playing low block, deep defense, and no press. We group with 3-4-3 and 5. I'm doing pretty well in current 12 and beating City. That's good to hear, man. 3-4-3 in possession and 5-5-1 OOP. I hope you're not playing counter. I regroup. Very good. Don't play counter press with that tactic. You will. In fact, regroup is a better option for you. Because you play counter press, because your tactic is so deep, right? You probably might run into some issues. Good block. Good block from the boys. Here we go, another counter. We haven't created much, but it's looking positive. But I can't really tell too much, right? Because we don't have enough short maps. But we are doing well. I mean, after that really scary period, the most important is get stability. Defended again. Oh, nice ball. Oh, no one's there. Da Vinci would waste life gaming. I'm doing well, man. Thanks for asking. I'm having fun. I am having a lot of fun. Oh, yeah. Who doesn't have fun when they're not losing it, right? Okay. I'm just checking out different is from forever. No, it's not that different. If you can maintain your in possession or possession, it still plays the same way. Yeah, I have tactics which are decent or out of position shape tactics, right? But I look at the formations I'm playing against first. And secondly, there's no real difference. Yeah, for me. Yeah. I still play the same way. Yeah. It's just recognizing what different roles will do when you're defending. That's it. Because if you play like a 4-2-3-1 and you got winger in the first half and you got tracking winger, the guy is just still going to come back. Yeah, it's like a 4-5-1. Now, what I've discovered is some of these, sometimes if you're picking those really attacking tactics and you're depending on, and you've got one of those really defensive OOP shapes, then you might struggle more times than you win. That's all. Does low block defensive? Anything can work. I'm just saying defensive tactics do work on Football Manager. They always have. They were working for me in FM24. Very well, in fact. So it depends on how you set your tactics up. Low block tactics with a high defensive line just mean that they start from a deeper position. You're going to keep the ball, or you have to have roles in front that are, in attacking places. We are not. This is a good performance. I would say this is a really good performance. No? I know 0.32, but we're on the road to looking much better now. We're looking much, much better. Compared to the first couple of games I was playing, we're looking quite bad. Kim Ji-soo, Ritter. Oh, you see what it's like I'm missing a player who can react to all those passes in the box. No, just that. This is that we miss a finisher. We just have to get ourselves a guy who can get on the end of these chances. Yeah. It's not, I'm not too unhappy. I'm still there. I'm happy with the result. I am. I'm just going to say I'm happy with the result. We could have done better. Yeah, my favorite keeper's on the other side. Seaman. And the moment I saw him, I realized we're going to have issue. So, they're playing a 3-4-3. So we know what to do with the team. Immediately, the girls are the underdogs and they've been winning everything. The same tactic. Okay. So we're going to go. They're playing a 3-4-3. So what we're going to do is we want to play wingers. Yeah, we want to change the tactic just like we did in the other game. We want to attack the spaces. So we are top of the table. We were supposed to be bottom of the table, but we have flipped the script around. Okay. Thank you for allowing me to do those wonderful changes, SI. Okay, so winger. We're going to go in team instructions. We're going to change this as well. We want to do supporting runs both flanks and progress through both flanks. Then we definitely want to out of possession. Where's the shot? Goalkeeper transition. And this one is fine. This is fine. Defensive line, we're gonna drop back to balance. Question mark here. Okay, we're gonna put pressure on this team. Okay, so we got everything. Got box to box playmaker. I don't like this role. We just tried it and I wasn't very happy. So we're gonna leave it as a free roll in front. Okay. Let's go. Same tactic, different team. Buy someone from lower league Spain. They seem to be good goal scorers. Laugh my ass. I have a tradition, no Da Vinci. First season, I never sign anybody. I usually play with the team that's given to me. Because I want to make it more challenging for myself. Because if I sign somebody, then I'm basically working with a different team, right? I like the immersion, you know what I mean? I'm coming to this team. I want you guys to prove to me that you are good enough to stay at the club. To play my system, that kind of thing. I like to imagine I'm talking to the players like that. Then if I discover this is a system I'm playing, but like with Kaiserslautern, there's somebody who's finishing has been very bad. Pratin, right? See, he should have scored like 3 goals by now. Or at least gotten into the goal scoring positions, because XG is not, when you have low XG, it's not a question of just can you create goal scoring chances. It's also a symptom of maybe the striker himself not getting into goal scoring chances, goal scoring positions. So you have to address that. Because why is it possible for two teams to play completely differently? The girls were hammering everybody. Yeah, and I use the same tactic with Como, and we're hammering everyone too. So why? Why is that the case? So, it's simple reason. So sometimes when people download tactics, they go like, your tactic doesn't work. I'm like, dude, seriously? Okay, all right, I'm not going to answer that question anymore. Boom, like that. Yeah. Yeah, so it's fun. I mean, if it's just the tactics side of this, right, I love the game. As long as I don't pay attention to anything else in the game, I'm fine. Okay, I don't want to look at anything else in this game. No, it'll just make me unhappy. And then, life is too short. Then I end up playing World of Warcraft. And then after that, I'll be in the midnight beta, which I was today, on the midnight beta. And guess what happened? I went to a dummy to try out the DPS for the new Unholy Death Knight, and the game crashed. I just opened up my rotation. Boom! I was like, this is smooth. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's it. Crashed. I was laughing so hard. I actually had chest cramps. Because I started remembering, right? Man, Football Manager isn't as bad as World of Warcraft right now in the midnight beta. It's crashing a lot, man. Like, there's so many crashes. No, I'm not going to leave Football Manager. I wouldn't want to leave because of a UI. It's like, damn it, I was beaten by pixels. Holy cow. And the other thing is this, right? I have a philosophy in life. Every day has to be better than the last. So if I get annoyed with a UI, it's on me, not the SI. It's on me to make it better for myself, right? I mean, there's no such thing as a perfect game out there that will come completely error-free. No such thing. And the best part is, I know that in some corners of the FM universe, right, there are people that say there's way too much information on the screen on match day to make it feel realistic. For example, I'll give you this, right? You know those match reports you get, and then sometimes you see the formation is a 4-4-2 or a 4-2-3-1 before the game. And then when you go and play the game, it's like maybe a 3-4-3, for example. It's not the same thing. That is reality, because I have actually covered football matches in real life. Okay. And I have been to the stadium to get the team sheets from the teams themselves. Seen the actual team lineups that are given to the umpires, the referees, to the match officials. I get a copy of it myself. No one knows their formation there until it goes out on the telly. What the managers do once they get, because the managers will be given the opposite numbers lineups as well. So they'll be given the lineups and they'll go like, oh, he's playing, he's not playing. And that is as they get it like pretty late, right? So then they'll figure out, oh, what formation are they playing with? They won't know the formation. You think what they put there? Their opposition are playing a 4-2-3-1. No, it's number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7. It's just one list that they give you. That's it. They don't put that. So elements of this game have always been unrealistic. They've always been. That's why I used to say, you think this is a simulation of real life. It isn't. It's a game. What SI did was make it more fun. They made it more arcadey, which is what it is right now. Let's face it, it's an arcade game right now, which is what FM Touch was. And, we just have to go with the flow. They will improve elements of it eventually. The best part of the game is still there are parts of this game that can get better. The best part of the game isn't the match day experience, for your information. It's the transfer room. It's the best part. That transfer room is so realistic. I've got friends who are actually scouts who use transfer market room, and they are telling me it's like what they use in real life. So there are some parts of this game that are super hyper realistic. So give SI a chance to get where they want to go, and we'll be fine at the end of the day. Come on. Oh, looking at us. We are all over this team, man. We are all over this team. Again, we're looking to break this team down. We got wingers, we got wingbacks, we got players running into the spaces. We're trying to split this rather defensive system, because OOP, they're doing like this. I'm telling you guys, right? It's not because of anything else. But I would suggest that if you want to play Football Manager, have formations that have the same IP OOP shape and just learn how to defend with roles. It'll be 10 times better. They're falling into the... If you want to go OOP, do it to hold out a lead. Because, that'll be fun. They don't have... but they can check from their phone unless you are the non-league in real life. Nah, I don't know. Like I'm talking about the formations you can't. Even the phone, the formation on the phone it's just some joker in a television studio thinking that is, you know who used to draw the formation out for ESPN? Me, you know. My graphics guy will come to me. What formation do you think they're playing today? They look at me. They all look at me, and I go like, usually plays as a wing back. This guy is usually the lone defender. Oh, they got him playing. Oh, they're gonna revert to a 4-3-3. Then I put the 4-3-3 on. Then I tell them to put the 4-3-3 on screen. That's how it comes. That's how it happens, no? In real life, there's no like, no one knows. Yeah, the game on console is much worse than PC. The PlayStation, but the game on tablet is quite good, no? FM Touch. It's not bad. I tried it already. Yeah, it's not that bad. It's actually quite funky, you know. It's like, it's FM Lite now. Console, I imagine, is going to be... because this game was never, you know, it's really difficult for... If I were to play this game, this is nice for touch screen. Like, just go tab, hit this tab, swipe. It's all there. But if you like up here, match size is more like swiping the thing. It's quite nice. But when you play with what's that game? When you play on console, we got that gamepad, right? Because what SI didn't do was set the radial button. Yeah, they didn't give that. You know, in gamepads we can use the button to do. You can create a radial. I think it's called a radial button. You know, where you got all your options. Like for example, all the roles could have been a radial thing. Yeah, I guess there are 1,000 over console testers. They tested the game out. Weren't really hardcore console players too. I got a lot to learn. Yeah. At the end of the day, I think a lot of things are down to SI and them. What else can we say? Look, we are all over this team. Can we dial things down? Maybe slow down the tempo. We got pressing. And these two are already on a yellow card. So we get her to... we got a problem. So we're going to have to put her here. Wait, Darling, can she create? No? She's a passing, not so good. Wickstrom is mainly the one. So we got this one is a pressing fullback. We might have a problem defensively. So we're going to have to tell this person to hold off on the tackling. And then we're going to have to tell her as well to hold off on the tackling. And then we're going, and then... No, we're going to do it like this. And then the team instructions. Tracking, we're going to have fine. Let's try this. So far, they've been playing quite well. But we shouldn't lose the plot. We do most of our damage in the second half. But they're coming down. They're targeting that flank, that left flank quite well. Yeah. It's also the flank I'm trying to create goals on. So that's my problem right now. They're targeting me down the same flank and my players can't create chances from that side of the pitch. Yeah, that's a problem right now for us. The best way for me is to swap my focus. That means I swap the whole focus and go down the other side and lock down this side. You see what's happening? They're coming down that flank. I got yellow cards and they sense it, man. Yeah, they sense it. There's blood in the water. Okay, we're going to have to change things. Okay, all right. So we're going to have to shoot things around. So we got box to box. So this in possession first. We'll go here, box to box. And then we'll turn this one into a DM. And I will still maintain the same way. Okay. And then out of possession, we will get this person now to be a defensive midfielder and this one to be a screening defensive midfielder. All right. Okay, then what we can do is combine, come in here and swap these two around. And then we'll turn this one. And we go into team instructions and we go into the in possession. And now we're going to do something different. We're going to go right and progress to right. Okay. And then we'll try and build play out from this side, go to the right and attack them and get Johansson to be a wide forward. Okay. Oh, better still, should become an inside fullback. Slight change to the rules. They're coming down my left flank. Yeah, that's very, very clear. They are trying to reinvent they are trying to create a new wheel, I guess. So they'll take some time. Okay. All right. 39 minutes in, we have been creating some chances, but not enough. I have an online save with a friend and we're enjoying it, just barring with the freeze. Yeah. Hey, your online save is okay. Yeah. That's good for you, man. There's some freezes and bugs, right? Yeah. I am trying to see whether or not I'm trying to get as much feedback from my friends who play online saves. Yeah. Okay, now we're gonna go down the other side, right? So they were coming down that side, so I've changed. Now you see my highlights are going down the opposite flank now. Let's see what we do. So based on what they were doing, I adapted my formation slightly so that we don't suffer. So we gone down there. Okay, good. Great ball out. Now we're putting pressure on them because now we're holding that one player back and we got a wide forward there. Nolan, Johansson, Wickstrom, Darlin. Good ball to Widisu. I think that's how you pronounce her name. I don't know. Sure. Come on. Oh no. What has Lindstrom done? Oh, that's why our team doesn't have jumping reach either. 11 is some of our defenders. Okay. Pressure there, we done well. Hey, Matty Zaks, how are you, man? Concentrating on the tactical side of the game, man. Which is something I enjoy. Okay, so far so good. Okay. All right, done. We're going down the right now. Oh, they're in trouble. Okay, good. We are doing it. So they have kind of been shut out. Okay. We have to be better in front of goal. Okay, that's it. Let's go, girls. We got a couple of yellow cards. Meluk is our top scorer. She's our free roll in the center. Okay. Okay. All right. Since I'm using channels, right? We're using wingers. This one will now go channel. Yeah. So that channel will just go to whichever side the flank we are attack, whichever flank we're going on, we get an extra player there. Lindstrom clears the ball. Nice. It's a tough game, I know. We had a defeat. We don't have 2 defeats in a row, that's all. And I don't have a bench. What you see is what you get with this team. We got no money to get more players. So we just have to do our best, man. Okay, pressure is there. Okay, good enough. The inside fullback comes forward. Pressure in the center. They can't go through. That's good. Goes on the flank. Anderson comes in. Oh, that's good work. Wickstrom. Oh, that was good defending. Wallner rolls it out to Lindstrom. What can we do now? Okay. Out to Wickstrom to Videsu. Nice build-up play. We got a wide forward waiting to attack that space. Still no chances. Okay, they're defending quite well. The inside fullback actually has time and space to go all the way up the pitch. Oh, it's patient football, man. Okay, nice. Okay, I don't mind this. Okay, now we can speed things up. Boom. Okay, enough is enough. Otherwise, one game is going to take so long. We have played a few games, but we're not playing badly. Both teams are playing quite well. I can see the improvements. I mean, I can see what we need to do next. I mean, one thing's for sure, we need strikers we need a better defensive midfielder for the girls team, and we need a striker for the men's team. Okay, so far so good. Maluk is now, that's why we wanted a channel midfielder. Give the support. Oh my goodness. Close but no cigar. Okay. Now he's speeding up the game. I see enough. So on the 2D screen. Okay, Lundgren out to Johansson. Out. It's so close but no cigar. Lundstrom again. Yeah, babies. Yep. We're doing it. We're getting in. Sandstrom. The run wasn't there. Ref. They stopped the off the ball run. That was going to be a clear, beautiful, yes, we deserve the goal. I love it when my tactics come together the way I want them to. I know it's a free kick, but we made the changes and we smothered this team, man. Oh, yeah, I love it, man. This was a good goal because you could see that there was a run, right? Created. The play was just about to break through and we got a free kick. I was actually quite angry that we got a free kick because I was like, what the hell? Why did the ref stop the game for? Yeah, I was on 2D. So one of the other reasons why I'm watching on 2D is because I can still use my imagination. Yes. You want to know why I'm playing on 2D? Because I can have my imagination. My imagination can take over now. It's like, not too bad. It's better than watch. Sometimes it's better to watch it on 3D because the only way you can get immersion sometimes, right, is by you throw yourself back into the game like it was way back in the Championship Manager days. Because back in Championship Manager days, the game was very simple. It was just a flashing screen with commentary. Man, we had to imagine everything. So this is good enough. Johansson. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're all over this team now. We've done the deed, baby. We've done the deed. We secured, we made a couple of changes. Oh, no, get in there. Lindstrom did well. Okay, the counter pressing is working. What do we need to do? Do we need to... My head was telling me to do something. Yeah. Okay, we might want to make one or two changes. Okay, so now we have to figure out who can come on. Betty Davis, go to player selection. Okay, let's see now. Blossom Davis can come on as a defender for someone. We'll have to figure it out soon. I don't know. I can't order this now, so I don't know who's coming on for who. Who else is playing? Then at least Nolan is 12. Do we have a left back who can come on for her? We got Blossom Davis. Blossom Davis, but the problem is she's not very good at reading the game and she's not very tall. So she might struggle. Tindra Rimplia was the one I was looking at. Okay, no, thank you. You're not coming on. You stay where you are. Stay far, far away from the first team. Yeah. What else have we got? We've got Nyberg. Nyberg, maybe. Nyberg can come on. Yeah, Nyberg can. She can read the game. That's all I need her to do. Read the game and lock it down. So we got one player that can come on for the right back. What about DM position? Then we got her, then she's not coming on. And then we got Isabella Olsen. Isabella Olsen, maybe, but dangerous to bring on. I don't know her well enough. Waglan? Yeah, Waglan can come on for our striker. Okay, so we can bring Waglan off and we can bring Blossom on. Okay, so Waglan for, I think Maluk, right, has run a race. Okay, so we'll bring Waglan on. Yeah. Sandstrom can move here. Okay. Then Waglan can come here. Okay. Then Betty Davis can come here. Her name is Blossom Davis, but I call her Betty. I changed the name to Betty Davis. because she's got beautiful eyes, baby. She's done it. She's scored the goal for us. She's done. The ladies have scored. I would loved it, man, the way they did that. Now they're playing like pros. They got a mojo back already. I can see the strut. They are strutting, man. They are strutting their stuff. I'm so happy to see they're playing much better now. The opposition came here to defend. They were here to defend, man. They put up a wall and it was pretty frustrating because we couldn't get any shots on target. We had to make one change, and they were coming down one of our flanks and they gave us a yellow card dilemma down the left flank. So we had to swap our attacks to the right flank, and that has given them issues already. So that's good news for us. So there we go. Counter press again. Come on. Oh man, they got the pass out to Rubinson, but it's offside. That's good. Okay, there were not many chances. We have not given them too much daylight near our goal, so that's good news. Wallner with the ball to Lindstrom. Lindstrom finds Wickstrom to Darlin. Darlin out to Johansson. He gets a good ball to Johansson. Johansson has choices to make. She feeds Sandstrom, who's a channel midfielder. I love channel midfielders. I'm telling you, these are one of the best roles. For the AMC position, for me, the two really good roles are the channel midfielder and the free role. I love both of them. Channel midfielder is one of my favorites. It's really good if you are the sort that uses a lot of focus play. Yeah, if you're the sort that uses a lot of focus play, channel is going to be one of your best roles in the game. Okay. Done. Nice. Oh man, what a miss. Okay, that was all right. Yeah, they're doing okay. It was a free kick, I know, but we played well. Broke them down finally. I love it when it's a tactical change, that you do. Yeah. I mean, Orebro are bottom of the table, so they were hell bent to. Everyone thought we'll lose, but we just proven them wrong. Be proud that it was a great win. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, this is a good result for us. Okay, Orebro, I think, are bottom of the table. Now they got 14 points. Yeah, they're not a good season. Okay, we're not going to stay here because I know there's a bug here somewhere. Okay, I think so, though. There's a bug here somewhere. Okay, so 47, 44, 36. Not bad. Let's go. Okay, so we've had a couple of games and we've done quite well. I'm happy with our results. Okay, so I know for the men's side, usually finding fixtures is quite challenging for me. I know it's here. Well, I don't want to see fixtures. I want to see the table. Okay, so here Paderborn. So you can see that we were struggling for a while here. Yeah. But we won. We beat Proven Munster. Then we drew against Paderborn and Greuther Fürth. We are not doing so well in the league. So looking at the league table, we were actually in the relegation zone. Yeah, I missed the screen where we click and you can see the positions, right? Yeah, they don't have it anymore. Last time you could click and see how you move up and down the table, right? I think maybe they still have it. I don't know. Maybe it's somewhere else. What is this for? Edit competition. Okay. Yeah. So we were 16th and now we are moved up to 10th. So we only lost one game this season, right? We drawn 5 of them. We won 1. We're a team that's expected to get relegated. We don't have a good striker, but we're slowly putting together something. Hopefully we get to position ourselves for a stronger finish. At least now I know with where we are, we're struggling. We're struggling with the strikers, so we're gonna have to target a striker with Kaiserslautern. So recruitment focus has to be one of them. I see we are at full capacity. We got winger, Bundesliga transfer, wing back, centre back. We're looking at all possible positions. But in the Bundesliga, there aren't many, so matched. There's Oliver Burke. And then in progress, we're going to eventually see if we can get any strikers. And then might even have to loan a striker. Yeah. We could do that. I mean, you could go to the transfer room, right? Transfer in and see if we need a defender. Oh, this is interesting. So they've got some recommendations already. Right. So one of the things I was looking for was looking for central defenders and a loan signing that we can possibly use for our team. So you got Lars Rosenboom. This is a fantastic player, for our team. If he comes in, he's a shoe-in to start on the right. Yeah, because we are weak in the right back department. As a shoe-in straight away. So we've got a right backs. We can loan this guy. He can come in on a loan. Pascal Stearns as well. He can come in. His 11 is not too bad. Julian Eschenberger is okay. Yeah. Felix Passlack. Some decent ones. Our requirements for central defenders also, we got 11 players. Out of these players as well, you can loan a couple of players. 15 jumping range, shoe in. He can walk into our team. Yeah, so we can definitely. I'm telling you, transfer room is a bloody exploit. This is an exploit waiting to happen. I'm telling you, you guys are gonna have so much fun here. I'm telling you, this is fantastic. This is the best feature about the game. Okay. Now what I can do is I can come out here and go to requirements again, create a new requirement and say, you know what, we're looking for a striker. That's it. 15 to about, say, 31. Like, say about 20, let him be somebody that starts. So we don't care, anything. Maybe target forward, we can start with that. They might start looking for players who are strong in the air, right? So 20 playing time, we want him to be an important player. That means he's going to start. Okay, this guy's going to start. So we want him to transfer and loan. Okay, submit. So let's see if we can get anybody who comes in. So I just want to make sure that you can always go and change the requirements. Then you can do this transfer and loan, submit the requirements, come in here. Again, since you might not have much money, go and go transfer and loan again. And just in case we run out of cash, they will just might readjust this and it'll be fine. So loans, okay, they got wing backs, got 7 players here that we can pick as loan targets. Yeah, it's gonna be. Look, this game, there are lots of parts of this game that are brilliant. Okay, now I noticed today's stream, right? On today's stream. I avoided everything that pisses me off about the game. Okay. And we created our own our own little data hub. To hell with the data from the game. I'm not going to use it anymore. Okay. So I created my own data view, like Dr. Jit. Okay, so it's got the relevant information because I want to do things at a glance. Like I want to look at my team and go, okay, fine, you're creating chances, you're not creating chances, you are doing okay, you're good for 90 minutes, you're useless. Okay, at least I know at a glance. Or you're on a hot vein of form, you're not on a hot vein of form. It works. So that's how we play the game now. I mean, I'm pretty certain SI are going to address all the features that are, they need improvement in the game. But I'm not going to allow negativity to control me. All right, guys. I want to thank everybody for coming on today's stream. Got to call the stream because, as some of you probably know, I need to go and sleep. 60 years old. Not so easy, nowadays. And I'll try and reach out to those who have reached out to me for help. Once again, please stay safe. Take care of yourselves. Thanks for all the chat. Hope you had a fantastic stream. And we continue tomorrow with more. But it's coming together. See you guys. Thanks for coming.